What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon, and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about Forgetting What I Couldn't Remember by Angelina Singer. So, first of all, thank you so much to Angelina Singer for sending me this book to review, and she, once again, is a self-published author, and I actually enjoyed this a lot more than I was expecting. This is a very wacky, silly, crazy, doesn't take itself too seriously type of book that has a lot of Back to the Future vibes, and honestly, I've been on such a streak where I've been feeling very meh about books, and I've been in such a mood, all I want to do is read Twilight right now, that this really picked me up and brought me out of that, and I was like, wow, this is kind of fun. I kind of like where this is going. So Forgetting What I Couldn't Remember is a story about a girl named Vera. She's 22, she's on the cusp of graduating college, and she's having a hard time moving forward, figuring out what it is that she wants to do, because she's very much stuck in the past. She has a lot of past traumas. She was very heavily bullied when she was in middle school. Her father went missing, so she's just kind of having a hard time not focusing on that and trying to focus into the future. But when her uncle suddenly literally crashes right back into her life and has built a time machine, this is Vera's chance to finally start, making peace with the past, reconciling with her traumas, and piecing herself back together so that she can start to move forward. And I did really like this premise. I did really like the idea of her having to go back to the past. She's trying to figure out a way to save her father, but she encounters her past self. She kind of gives herself some advice. She tries to, right some of those past wrongs, get a little bit more, get a little bit of validation, get a little bit, of some payback to those old childhood bullies. And she does get to see her father again, which, does a lot of things to her. But what I don't like is that, this is based off of the author's life. It does have a lot of, true things in it. She was very bullied as well, which I do really admire. I really admire that she uses this book to kind of help work out those frustrations, but you can really tell that that trauma is still there. And does Vera make peace with her traumas? I would say no. She does get to work out those frustrations. She does get to get a little bit of revenge, a little bit of payback, but she doesn't handle it in a way where I would say that she is truly moved on from it. So it doesn't make the ending feel super satisfying to me. And also, the ending goes a little bit off the rails with how wild and crazy things get, and I kept thinking this was going to tie back into, oh, well, she traveled back in time and changed some things, so it's making the timeline all wonky, but it doesn't connect that way. It doesn't really connect at all, so it just, because of that disconnect, it feels a little bit weird, and it just felt like it kind of went off the rails a little bit towards the end. If it had been more connected, if it had been just a little bit more polished, I think there's something really special in this book. I think there is something interesting that the author is trying to say here, but like I said, goes a little bit off the rails, and you can definitely sense that that trauma is still there and does still need to be dealt with. So overall, I did really enjoy this book. I think it's really fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's very light and easy to read. So for those reasons, I would recommend checking it out. I am very interested to see what Angelina is going to write in the future. I think with this book, she had a lot of really great ideas, and I'd be really interested to see how her writing style develops as she moves on. So C+ for me. Definitely recommend checking it out. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe so you can talk books with me every week. That is everything I got for today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!